In a few moments, here in Tartu Pastoraat Center is about to start an evening with the visiting Taizé monk, where every student can ask any question about monastic life or even the meaning of life. So the first thing I'm going to ask you is, do you have any expectations of this evening, like what conversations you're hoping to have with the students?
I do not have special expectations. And today we have many young people, so we're very used to the young people who ask us questions. And mostly or nearly always this goes in very deep conversations, but it can be very different. So it just needs to see what will come as questions.
If I understood correctly, one of the reasons you are here in Estonia right now is because of this 47th European Youth Meeting that is going to take place in the end of this year in Tallinn. Is that correct?
This is correct, yes. We have been invited by the Estonian Council of Churches for the end of the year to this youth meeting, and we're very happy about this. And now we're already with some brothers and some volunteers in Tallinn to do a lot of preparation work.
Okay, and can you explain who exactly are welcome to attend this meeting and what is going to happen there?
Well, there will be some 1,000 young Christians from outside Estonia, most of them from Europe, but also some from outside Europe. They will be mostly between 18 and 35 years old. But then, of course, there are also many Estonians who come, and the Estonians who come, of course, they don't need to be between 18 and 35, even if this is the majority of the age. But the Estonians can also just come and participate, of course.
Okay, and what about those young people who are non-believers and still very much interested in this event? Do you encourage them to come as well?
I think it's very interesting for them because, first of all, you can meet many other young people from different countries, and then we will have many workshops, some of them about spiritual topics, some others also about cultural topics, the topics of society. And it can, of course, also be an experience to be in a prayer with a lot of singing, to experience a time of silence, and to make some spiritual experience.
Can you explain to those people who hear about the Taizé community for the first time what Taizé prayers are all about?
Well, we are a monastic community living in France. So we have the typical elements of a prayer, monastic prayer. We have a reading from the Bible, we sing the psalms, we have intercessions, we say the Our Father. But then we have some special elements that maybe are not always usual. We do have a long silence time in the middle, so where everybody prays in silence. And then we have this typical repetitive songs, what means that we have one phrase, mostly from the Bible, that we repeat many times. Actually, this came for practical reasons, because we have some 1,000 young people often in prayers who come from many different backgrounds, and there is no common language. And if you have a short text, then at least you can read the translation and then you know what we are singing, and then they can easily join in. So these repetitive songs, they also came for very practical reasons, to pray together with people from many different languages.
Okay, really fascinating. And finally, I'm going to ask you, do you have any message to give to those young people who could not attend today's evening?
Well, of course, you're all very invited. I think, especially in our days, it's important to come together with people from different countries, with Christians from many different countries to pray together. We will have people from Ukraine, we will have people from other countries in Europe. I just phoned with one brother who's in the moment visiting his family in Lebanon, so they're Christians in Lebanon and now seeing the bombardments. Of course, these are all painful stories, and many stories are painful, but it's really important to meet people, and especially other Christians from a completely different situation, to speak together and to pray together.
Okay, thank you. And I hope you really enjoy your stay here in Estonia.
Thank you very much.